All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do read well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect and 1/3. And Lord's will, this lesson is edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. The Wadiyah, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, for give me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, False Prophet Alert. The Motb is what? All right, so I just came across this article, and it was I found it on End Times Headlines, but then I just Googled the title, and what came up was an article on a mainstream media platform. So I was going to read into that, and I was originally just going to do this lesson pertaining to how, here, let me show you. Okay, I was originally going to do this lesson pertaining to how, right here, okay, it says, thousands sign Christian petition against teaching Bible in public schools. And immediately, the first thing that came to my mind was, well, this word ain't for you, you know? And I was going to do a quick lesson pertaining to how, you know, the gospel, the good news is only for us, for our people. But then immediately, you know, the spirit changed with the lesson, and it made me look up Christianity is the Motb, and lo and behold, you got IUIC and you got ISUPK, both quote unquote prophesizing to our people that the Motb is nothing more than what? Christianity. So right here, all right, I just want to do this lesson. Barakatah Yahweh Shemel Shai for inspiring me to note these men. Okay, and actually that's been really pressed on my spirit lately, is noting and marking. Okay, so let's actually read that. This is Romans 16:16. You need to mark these men. You need to mark these camps. Okay, this is Romans 16:6. Excuse me, I thought it was Romans 16:16. Just bear with me for a second. Let me see real quick. It's right in my face. But the Apostle Paul, he told us, verse 17, it says, now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division. Okay. And they're causing division with their divinations. They're causing division with their proclamations of prophesizing. Okay. It says divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. So they're marked. Okay. And this word mark goes into scarpeo, which is funny. Man, I didn't even think about that, which is funny. We're going into a word that is surrounding this whole prophecy, mark. And you have to know your marks. Ezekiel 9, the word mark is thurwa, which is exempt for judgment. The mark in Romans 16 is scarpeo, which means watch them, scope them out. And then the mark in Revelations 13 is charagma, all right, which ultimately leads to something being put in you. So these false prophets, they only have leverage when it comes to you if you do not question Friday to Saturday Sabbath, if you do not question the English translation from the blue letter, okay? So when you go into this word mark, let me show you that real quick. And then I'm going to go back into it. I'm going to show you a little bit of the article, and I got some more information for you. See, look, to observe, to look at, to mark, fix one's eye upon, right? So we have marked them. Look, take aim at, spy, consider, take heed, okay? So you need to mark these men, just like Apostle Paul told us. These men now are noted and marked. You said, and now 6 years ago, this has changed completely, okay? But one of the Motb breakdowns that IUIC has is that Christianity is the Motb, just like ISUBK teaches that. Now, in 2024, you have people across this nation that are actually denying the Most High. They don't want the traditional values of Babylon, which the old world was what? Filled with Christianity. Now with this new woke agenda, we are seeing Christianity be phased out. The next question is that a part of the plans of the elite and their new order for their world? And the answer is yes. Okay, the answer is yes. When you go into this book, The New World Order, one of the plans is to phase out not just Christianity, but religion. Now, before I read that, I got to get this. This is Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. So these men are noted as false prophets. False prophet alert. These are false prophets, okay? Even Esau's enterprise, why do I say enterprise? Job, the 5th chapter, tells us about his enterprise. Now, according to this book, which we know, all right, and Esau's agenda, his plan is to phase out religion. So how can the Motb just be Christianity when the elite's plan is to do away with it? Religion will be outlawed. Thousands sign a petition to outlaw the Bible being taught. Like I said, I originally was just going to teach. I originally was just going to go into a lesson with this article pertaining to how good they should be signing against it, because it ain't for them. But then immediately I was compelled in my spirit to look up IUIC, the whole false prophecy. So this ain't me. This is Yahweh Basham Shai Bashem Rakakwadash wanting us to note and mark these false prophets, because judgment's coming. I got more to give you. Okay, so let me go back. All right, and I'll read a little other information. Religion will be outlawed and believers will be either eliminated or imprisoned. There will be a new religion, the worship of man and his mind in their right hand or forehead. All will believe in the new religion. Right, it makes me immediately think of because I just watched the Equilibrium, okay, things of that nature. So this is the plans of the elites, and you see they got the family and the workplace. Look that up. I don't want to go too much into it because I don't want them clipping my video. Now, let me show you this also in the same book, in the same introduction. I have the book here right in front of me, but I wanted to show you, brothers and sisters, okay, look right here. The basic tenets of Christianity, which were the base for the old world order, will have to be eliminated. Okay, see that? And they're slowly phased out. Okay, all what we're seeing of the old world is slowly being phased out. So false prophet alert. Even the Edomites who have an agenda, okay, for a new order, for a world, tell you that the basic tenets of Christianity will be phased out. But then on the other hand, you have right here Israelite so-called prolific teachers. IUIC prides themselves in saying that the prophets are back. No, the false prophets are back, okay? And they're both prophesizing to you falsely. So note them, mark these false prophets, because in 2024, what they're prophesizing is quite contrary. It's actually the opposite, which proves that what we know the mark of the beast is to be true. Okay, which the mark of the beast is the R to the F to the I to the D C hip, or the N to the F to the C hip, okay, which will be put in you, all right, for buying and selling and tracking and everyday living, okay? So let's run down this list real quick, put a couple precepts together. Matthew 24:11, and many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. This is why, in particular, camps like IUIC and ISPK still have a following. Just like I was watching the brothers from New York earlier, they were doing a sit down in the vehicle, and they were mentioning how a lot of the fruit that these camps have, they have that fruit because majority of our people are evil as hell. So you got some evil ass Israelites that are going to be in IUIC and ISPK because they're just that. They're evil and wicked. So what is the old famous saying goes? Misery loves company. So you got a lot of wicked portions of our people that are participating in this false prophecy because they're wicked themselves. Okay, now let's keep going. Okay, right here, I had looked it up. This is titled False Prophets. Jeremiah 14:13. Then said I, Lord power, behold, the prophets say unto them, ye shall not see the sword, neither shall ye have famine, but I will give you assured peace in this place. So you have this same position or this same standing today. Immediately what comes to mind is out of the leader, the king of IUIC's mouth, he told that Benjamite Jake that there wouldn't be a Jacob's trouble. And then he had to recant on his statement not too long later because the heat was getting hot in the kitchen. So what's going to happen with these camps as we grow closer to the end and the MOTB is being shown forth for what has been being taught by, starting with the elders of Great Millstone, and now you're seeing it on the forefront. What are they going to do? Are they going to take these videos down? Look, prove Christianity is the MOTB. So so they're blatantly telling you proof that they know Christianity is the MOTB, and the MOTB is a prophetic aspect of this truth because it hasn't came to pass yet according to prophecy. So now they're prophesizing to you what it is and its fulfillment. False prophet alert. You got people right now denying the basic tenets of Christianity, and then we have information showing you that according to the new order of a world that Esau is attempting, that they're doing away with it. It's real. Gospel is banned in the U.S., banned in Babylon. Christian nationalists are demanding the removal of books from public schools. See? Growing number. It says, in a growing wave of culture war battles, it says, new movie imagines a truly terrifying dystopia of Babylon where Bibles and Christianity is banned. See that? Disciples in Moonlight imagines Christians persecution, Bible ban. What else we got here? So if you see all across the board, they are doing away with Christianity. So how can the MOTB be something of a religion that they're doing away with? False prophet alert. Jeremiah 14:14. Then Yahweh Bashem Shai said unto me, the prophets prophesied lies in my name. ISUBK knows the name. IUIC knows the name. And they'll even blatantly or nonchalantly tell you the name while teaching you, right? But the Lord said what? I sent them not. So these men are not sent. This means they're not shepherds. Wait a minute, they're not shepherds. Jeremiah 23. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture. False shepherds and false prophets right before your face. False prophets denied. Okay? False prophets denied yet again. Okay? Let me see. Oh, back here. Jeremiah 14. And it says, I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. So the Lord ain't dealing with them, and the Lord ain't speaking through them. They prophesize unto you a false vision and divination and a thing of naught and the deceit of their heart. See that? Look, look, look. Therefore, thus saith the Lord concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, I sent them not. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in the land. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. So they're going to take the mark. Since they told you what the mark, since they're not telling you what the mark is and how the mark ain't, they're going to take it. Remember, IUIC said, we ain't talking about no chip. You want to go to the corner store if you want to take a chip. See? So all these men that are prophesizing falsely to you, what the MOTB is, they will be consumed by the MOTB and they will take it. Okay? False prophet alert. It's all across the board here. Okay? What they're telling you it is, well, what they're telling you it is becoming banned in Babylon. People ain't worried about Christianity no more. That's a thing of the old, as it says in this book. Okay? That's the old world. See? That's the old world. That's the old world order. That's the old world. Let me go back. Okay, we got this book right here. See? And we're seeing all this play out right now. This is all playing out right now. So it makes sense why this is playing out too. Okay, we are in the new world order right now. We are in a new order of a world right before our face. I don't want to go too much, keep saying that word because I'm sure they'll put Wikipedia in the video and blah, blah, blah. So now that I got that, let's go here. Jeremiah 23:11, for both prophet and priest are profane. Yea, in my house have I found their wickedness, saith the Lord. So time and time again, there have been false prophets on the scene in the time of the teachings of the nation of Israel. So there's nothing new under the sun. Let me show you a good example. Hananiah's false prophecy, IUIC's false prophecy, ISUPK's false prophecy, Watchmen for Israel's false prophecy. All these camps that you see, these t-shirt fringe Israelites, majority of them are false prophets and false shepherds. Beware of t-shirt fringe Israelite teachings. Okay? Now, do they have 90% truth? Yeah. But where they don't have truth is major. It's major. You can have all the tenets of their teachings and their laws and their tribes and their breakdowns, but then something major as the Motb of what it is and what it ain't, that right there is going to throw everything you've done away if you accept this this prophecy, if you accept it. And they're telling you to not accept Christianity, but Christianity is being done away with. So what does that mean then? Where do they stay? How do you buy and sell with Christianity? See, the Lord is about to open up a questionnaire on false prophets, and we're getting ready to see them be confounded, okay? We're getting ready to see these false prophets be judged for their wicked actions and their false prophesizing. The Lord is going to deal with them. Watch. Let me see here. Did I get this? Jeremiah 23:9. My heart within me is broken because of the prophets. All my bones shake. I am like a drunken man and like a man whom wine has overcome because of the Lord and because of the words of his holiness. For the land is full of adulterers. For because of swearing, the land mourneth. The pleasant places of the wilderness are dried up, and their course is evil, and their force is not right. There you go. So we dealt with it back then, and we're dealing with it now. See that? Jeremiah 28:1, and it came to pass in the same year, in the beginning of the reign of Zedekiah, king of Judah, in the 4th year and in the 5th month, that Hananiah, the son of Azur, the prophet, which was of Gibeon, spake unto me in the house of the Lord, in the presence of the priests, and in all the people, saying, here's what this prophet is saying, a so-called prophet, thus saith the Lord. Come here, y'all. You're going to hear the false prophets are back. That's right. This is what the prophet's got to tell you. Tell them all. Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, saying, I have broken the yoke of the king of Babylon. Within 2 full years will I bring again into this place all the vessels of the Lord's house that Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, took away from this place and carried them to Babylon. So right here, you have a false prophet telling the people that in 2 years, Israel will be restored. So what did the Lord do? Jeremiah 29:8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, let not your prophets and your diviners that be in the midst of you deceive you. See? So on the scene, you always had false prophets and true prophets. Neither hearken to your dreams, which he caused to be dreamed, for they prophesy falsely unto you in my name. I have not sent them, saith the Lord. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, that after 70 years be accomplished at Babylon, I will visit you and perform my good word toward you and causing you to return to this place. See that? So right here is a prime example where in one instant, you would have an Israelite stand up claiming to be a prophet and prophesies to you falsely. And then in another instant, the Lord would raise up a prophet who he was dealing with to tell you the truth and to correct the false prophecy that they're prophesying before you. So here you go. Exhibit A. Okay. 6 years ago, a year ago, and counting, 2 different major Israelite camps are telling you that Christianity is the Motb. And then in real time, in 2024, a day ago, you have people signing a petition of the thousands and counting against Christianity and teachings of the Bible, what they're telling you this is the MOTB because the teachings of the Bible that they teach are according to white Eurocentric Christianity. So I'm to assume that the Christianity that they're referring to is the same Christianity that's been being used against us to teach us lies. So now this same religion that has been used to lie to us is now being pushed out of the public's eye and view, but they're telling you that this will be pushed upon you, and that's the mark of the beast. So who's lying here? Even Esau Edom himself is telling you, hell nah, we doing away with that. We don't want it no more. We don't want white Eurocentric Christianity anymore. But they're telling you that Christianity is the MOTB, but we're seeing it here. It's being done away with. So how can the MOTB be fulfilled if what they're saying it is gone? See that? How can you buy with it? How can you sell with it? Why will you be put to death for it? See? So I just wanted to do that quick lesson. I was originally going to go in a whole different direction, but hey, man's goings are of the Lord. So as in closing, just a quick recap right here. Two major Hebrew Israelite camps are telling you the MOTB is Christianity, and in real time, Esau is telling you, no, we want to do away with this. And even according to the new order of rule, they will be doing away with what you know as Christianity. So false prophet alert. Try again. Okay. Christianity is not the MOTB. Christianity is a part of the image of Babylon. Okay. Image of the beast. All right. So I just wanted to do that quick lesson. Just came across that article. So I pray that you brothers and you few sincere sisters was edified, exhorted, and warned. Continue to stay on your watch. Be aware of false prophets and false shepherds. Be aware of the t-shirt fringe Israelites. They are infiltrated. Okay. The Lord is not dealing with them. And in the last days, Yahweh Bashem El Shai, Bahashem Rakak Kwadash is going to show you plainly. It's not going to be a guess. Plainly who he is dealing with and who he's not. So with that being said, shalom.